Going the back roads of Mission here. And we just pulled on to, I believe it's Dudney Trunk we're on right now. But if you feel like going for a little bit of a cruise, it's the Tin Man. And I'm going out to my store in Maple Ridge for some cannabis. I'm hoping they will have, what's it called, El Jefe in the Boss. It's a really good cannabis for myself, and what I like to do is I actually mix it in with my daytime cannabis, but the big problem with me is I'm out of my daytime cannabis. Well, I'm very close to being out. I'm like, you know, picking at the bottom of the bag. Right up ahead here, we're coming to this spot where it's called Mill Pond and the Mission firing range, like they shoot off their handguns and what have you. I just do that in my backyard. I don't have to go anywhere. That's the perfect thing about living on certain acreage. Certain areas, if you're too close to the city and stuff, then you can't. Well, that be that. Here's the mill pond on the right. I enjoy. Oh, I guess you guys aren't really seeing much. I could have tried turning the. I haven't figured out this unit here for doing turns on it and stuff yet, and it does have a loose setting on it, so I'm happy the way it's sitting, and figured I'd just leave it that way because it is a very cheap unit. So you notice my distance in front, what I'm doing here? You know, we're on the country. Look at the guy on the truck's rear end. Look at all the extra energy he is burning and stuff. You know, people have to understand this. When we're hitting the brakes, we're burning energy. We actually are. We're actually even wearing on our man-made parts. So there's all kinds of stuff going on. Even when he's that close, I wouldn't doubt it if there's more wind turbulence created from those two vehicles from just one vehicle like this. Well, anyways, me saying that, there's a guy right on my rear end pulling a trailer. Oh good, he's turning now. So, there is another guy behind him, but I don't know if he's going to be on my rear end. I wasn't trying to complain about it too much, I'm just more calculating and deciding how I'm going to deal with it. Because now what I'm starting to do more is just deal with these people on my rear end quicker, try to give them a little message to back off. If they don't get it, then, you know, I try not to get frustrated with it, and I try to then take it to a different level of dealing with, like maybe I then decide to pull over, let them pass. Lots of times what I do is I challenge them to pass me in dangerous corners. It's like, okay, well, you're tailgating me and being a pain in the ass and breaking the law, because I count the 3-second rules and the 2-second rules here off of the different markers on the road or whatever. Like the other guy is on my tail, but he's not too close on my tail, but he is breaking the law sort of thing. So when I see some gravel like that, I try to run into the gravel on purpose. See if I can throw a rock at him. It's kind of like, people think, well, maybe that's a little dirty or whatever, but it's like, if you weren't so close, the rock wouldn't hit you. Maybe. But that depends, because I've had a rock hit me and there wasn't even a car in front of me, so get that. Anyway, so continuing on here. I really don't need to be talking all that amount anyways. Hopefully maybe not that volume, I've just turned it down a little bit. People who know me know that I have a bit of a thing where I don't like to bellow out noise too much. Beautiful day, man. Absolutely beautiful day. Loving this. So this little section we're coming up to here, off on the right here, all this forest on the right, there's some private properties here. Excuse me, but soon there will be just crown land. It just our government land, and not too far from this area, right here. If you started walking from right here, it would take you about 2 hours to get to a Sasquatch sighting. So this is a pretty exciting area that we're in. We really are. Now coming to this spot here, there's an actual road here, but it's always gated off. Well, I mean, every gate has a lock on it, but it has a gate there, and it would be about, on that gravel road, I mean, a couple of minute drive in some vehicles, and probably about a half an hour drive, I guess, or something like that in other vehicles. So it's really not in there that far. So I'll just point that out. But that's just a sighting area. It's not like there, it's quite obvious it was probably just kind of a thing of either somebody has pulled off one hell of an awesome prank, which I doubt that myself, watching the video and stuff. Watch it on Think or Thumper. You can find it there. It's in Mission. And there's some fake showings of it lately. It's actually probably over 5-year-old video now. It's somewhere around a 5-year-old video. And there was a couple of fake ones that were stunts what were done a few years back there. And I actually talked with the son of one of the people who was involved in doing that. And it had to do with app stuff and so on and so forth. So there are stories like that, but this one is unconnected with that story, the confirmation through talking through his son. But anyways, so yeah, it's just great. So now where we're coming down to the Stave Dam. This is pretty awesome. I'm going to do a little slow down here so you can enjoy it. Yep, those are fairly sharp hairpin corner, or that one there is a pretty sharp hairpin corner. Not full hairpin, but now we're back hairpinned with that, going on the same pitch as it up there, angle. This one's a pretty good hairpin one. So if you're in a fun little car, then the old girl here I'm driving, I don't go hard on her like that. And I can hit these and make lots of noise. Oh, they're not clunking much today. Let's see what we get here. So see that? Yeah, you guys can see the water. I'm going to do a little thing like this. And then, so we just went over a little bit of the I don't know what you would call that. There was probably a sign there, but it's like the spillway part of the dam, I think, more than the big generating system. I don't know what they have in there for generating it all. Here's the big dam we're going to be going over now. So on our right is the Stave Lake, and on our left, down below, is the Hayward Lake. And that's a big BC Hydro kind of runs this property around here and takes care of it. And down there they have a nice, you can see the sign right there, Hayward Lake. And it's a nice recreational facility. The drag part about it, dog lovers, you will love it because you got an awesome beach. Humans, you didn't get the good beach. And that's part of the reason, I guess, is because the facility and everything, washrooms and all that kind of stuff seems closer, but the nicer beach is the dog beach. And that's all I'm going to say about it. I'd say with the time of day it is right now, we are heading west still. Well, I mean, at this exact moment on this part of the road, I think we're pointing pretty clearly west. Going with where I believe the sun is in such and time and day. There's one of our country little fire halls out in the country. We're in an area where Rowley Lake is now, and such like that. I think we're coming up to the Stave Lake car wrecker place. You feel, I don't know, I want to point out the rumbling of my truck right there in 4th gear. See, I'm having some gearing problems and stuff right there in 4th gear. It sure doesn't like me revving that low, so I just shifted into 3rd, and you know, it gives a different rev here, it gives a high frequency rev, but in 4th. So what do? I slow down. That's what I'm going to do. There's nobody on my tail. There you go. It's part of my therapy, man. Reminding myself to make myself comfortable. You know, for the first time 2 days ago, yeah, I had some honey oil, and I actually had it where I did it as a dab, and just one dab of it. I was told it was a half decent sized dab, but that rip, I hated. It was my honey oil that I bought a while back there, but I sure didn't like it, how it hit my whole body and stuff. So I got a really good answer there. The cannabis that I smoke, you know, it doesn't really get into my body much, and it just continually, because I continue to smoke it through the whole day, so it continually just helps keep me on this certain plateau where I'm not quite so sensitive on my body kind of feeling things, how I feel things through my body, sensory systems, and detect them and stuff, because both things, it's kind of my detecting sensory system that is off. So anyways, that was a good reminder, educational thing to have, and I really didn't like it, really didn't. And it's fun to try anyways, but other than that, it was, and then the coughing, because I got to be very careful with my coughing, because with my, I believe it's cervical imbalance in my neck there, when I cough, sneeze, stuff like that, in certain cases I believe I can feel my head lifting from my neck. I got tendons or whatever that are very damaged. I don't know why I'm going on with all this stuff. Let's just enjoy this drive. I'm gonna have to put some music over this. So the way that we're driving right now is I'm avoiding the highway, which my choice to have taken would have been Highway 7, which is north of the Fraser River. It's on the north side of the Fraser River, and I live on the north side of the Fraser River, so... And this is all on the north side of the Fraser River. So if I went to the other side of the Fraser River, that's the busier part of this world, is on the south side of the Fraser River. You get Surrey, you get Abbotsford, you get Ickleet, that the main highway, the number one highway, heads you into Vancouver. So I'm kind of going the same direction. I'm heading towards Vancouver, pointing really well into Vancouver right now. See, I got a little pull off up here, I believe, where I can pull in. Did I already pass it? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I'm just going the same route as everybody else is into Vancouver. Isn't it great? You know how many other people would be on those other roads? This is in the middle of the day, people. This is at, I'm not too sure, but I would guess at around noon or something. Maybe a little afternoon. There's a big park here on the right and stuff, I believe. Kanaka Creek. I think that's what it said, Kanaka. I'm starting to think I must have passed that park. Actually, no, it is on this end of this stuff. I'm not going to give up on thinking that it could be up here on the right. It's not so much a park, it's just a parking lot and a trail that goes off, so I'm guessing a lot of people probably run into or bring their dogs in there or something. Good place to just come and have a little break. That wasn't it. Well, I passed it. Look at that, folks. You can see, I believe, would that be Burnaby? But you can see high rises in the back there. I don't know if you're able to see them, how I have the camera right there. I kind of hold on to this side of the road just to get a better view. Not because I'm not looking at the road. Okay, here we come for a good view of it, maybe here. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, I'm going to do a little zoom in for you. See that, eh? I'm believing you'll be seeing that. There we go. Maybe this thing will adjust all right. I think it's going to be too wiggly if I leave it that zoomed. So basically now we're coming up pretty close to Maple Ridge. We might even be in Maple Ridge. Silverdale was part of one of the areas that we would have driven through here too, so we could be in Silverdale yet. I'm actually thinking we might be in the back of Silverdale. whether it is part of Silverdale or Maple Ridge, I'm not sure, but I think we would be at least in the back of Silverdale. We're on Dudney Trunk Road still. And 2600 block. Or would you say 26,000 block, I guess you would say. Yeah. Another person cleaning up their property. Great time to have some property, start growing your own stuff and figuring out your own survival with all these changes in the world going on. That property that I'm on, it isn't my property. I just take care of it for a guy, one of these land baron type people. Has a number of properties, and he just likes to find people that he has a lot of trust in and stuff. Oops, I'm going through a school zone. This is a standard. Everybody, you guys want to test out the standard? Let's test out the standard. I'll show you what this little baby can do. For whoever's still hanging on this thing. Okay, we're in second right now, so let's just punch her down this hill. Now we're climbing. We're in third gear. We're still climbing. We're still climbing. Now I'm gonna get sensible. Yeah, that's the old Slant 6. Beautiful engine, can handle a lot. I could turn around and probably go pop the hood right now and put my hand on certain components of that engine and not scream like a baby. So in other words, she doesn't get too crazy hot. She actually, it's one hell of an engine, one hell of an engineering feat this stuff was. I don't know if you see on my head. I guess you can't see on my head anymore. You might have been before. I've got a couple of little skulls that I put there. I got 2 more holes that I gotta fill. Just having fun as an old man. Why not? Yeah, I don't know if you figured that out from the little whistle there, but that was John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. I don't know where it came from either. Hey dude, got any Coke for sale? No, Coca-Cola. Yeah, not too much electricity in this neighborhood. Holy shit, all coming down to the ground there. Oh, big plant right there. Generating plant or something. Well, there's not too many houses there, so. So yeah, I would say technically we're in Maple Ridge. I guess that song will be in my head for a while now. We'll be back. Here we're getting really close. this in particular time, I don't know if we're going to be... Oh, brother. Is this a drag? Maybe. Maybe they get it through quick. I don't know why I wasn't thinking like him and didn't pull up to the front, but I didn't. Go ahead, cowboy. Let's keep rocking. Okay, somewhere here, does it make sense to turn left yet? No, because we got full, nice, lots of traffic, so I'm just going to get in this lane and continue straight down this road. Okay, we're going through the city, kind of where the cops are and everything. The city center here, library thing. Yeah. So I think I will turn left on this one. I think I might wind down my window. I think I might spark up a doobie. Hold it out the window while I drive past the cop station here and really make a statement. Honk my horn, swear out the window. I'm obviously kidding. Not when you're this close to the Cannabis store, you can't be playing games. There's some of the old rural area close to town, or close to the city center, I should say. Yeah, he wasn't looking this way, so I figured, pay attention, pal, or wait your turn. That's right, I remember now. That road brings me right to where you need to go. Alrighty. Hey, that guy just pulled into the driveway. Did he? Maybe he did. Yes, he did. So, where do I want to go? They're taking up those spots. So let me just hit pause here. Well, thank you for coming for the ride to my cannabis store. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it if you stuck around. And I will, what will I do? Oh yeah, I'll show you on another video probably what I got from the store. Take care, peace out. Wish me El Jefe.